Hello, Spinner94 here.
Black89.
And basically today we're just wanting to talk about a subject that is close to quite very both of us, and that is anime.
Yep.
So anime is certainly a topic we've both had like very hit and miss with. I mean, we've both probably gotten, well, not at the same time, but like same kind of age, like teenager sort of age.
No, mine's a little bit younger. I was 8.
Nah. So for me it was mainly the anime thing. Of course everyone watched the Pokemon anime when they were younger.
Yeah.
Then you move on from stuff from there. But for me it was mainly when I was a teenager and started getting back into the internet and all that, and you find anime from there. It was a guy called UK Ultimate Final Fantasy fan who actually did an anime channel, and that's what got me into it from there. Unfortunately he's not around anymore, which kind of sucks, but
Well, for me it's different. I mean, even the UK, during the 90s, this was during the early to mid-90s, Channel 4 had a anime night where they would show off anime on a Friday night, and my very first anime was one of the most psychotic ones, which was Akira. And that was, I mean, for an 8-year-old to watch that anime at its time, I mean, don't get me wrong, Akira was horrifically brilliant, and I know horrific because of its gory nature.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, for an 8-year-old to watch it, you might think, well, how the hell have I not screwed up in the head? But it's not.
It doesn't really work. Like, as I say, like I was just watching Aliens and Predator and all. Like, you don't register blood in that at that age. Like, I don't think you really do. You just see it there and you see it as cool, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's you register it when you're in your teens. That's when you start to register it.
It's usually more as an adult when you're like, oh crap, there's blood everywhere. But as a kid, it's like, oh, there's blood everywhere, yay.
Yeah.
They all have that. All lads have that side where we like to, you know.
Yeah.
I think we all go through that phase where we start ripping wings off insects.
Yeah.
I think it's when you get older, that's when you want to be concerned if you're still doing that. It's like, yeah, that guy over there, they might be a bit of a psycho.
Well, here's a question I ask you. What's your favourite of the bunch?
My favourite anime is quite a hard thing to discuss, but the anime that always stood out to me was Welcome to the NHK. Like, I'm a big Pokemon fan and all, but Welcome to the NHK for me, it's just a satirical satire of like hikikomoris and geek culture in Japan in general, and that spoke to me a lot at the time because I was going through a phase where I didn't speak to anybody, man. It was like, the way they'd be, wake up, go to school, sit at back of class, do not socialise, go home, play games. So when I saw this anime come along, it did make me realise how, you know, I kind of had a laugh and made me think about my life at the time and all that.
It sounds like I think it's Otoki life that they call that.
Otaku.
Otaku life, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a documentary about that as well, which is depressing as hell.
Oh,
It's one of those shows that is like, it's got a really depressing feel to it, but it's also really funny at the time because of the way the characters interact and stuff like that.
Sounds like Neon Genesis.
Yeah. Oh, it's nothing like that. It's not got an epic story. It's just one of the slice of life, have a laugh things.
Yeah.
Then I think from there it was like Azumanga Daioh and stuff like that, which I still need to get on DVD, but I don't think I could do that in bloody England. So that show is hilarious just for its whole surreal factor.
Yeah. That's not bad. As for me, I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of animes over the years. I mean, I've watched the original Gundams, for goodness sake, and that's old school. Cool. I think for me, it's two animes crop with mind, and one people is going to know, one people might not know. The first one is Ghost in the Shell. I love that. It's brilliant. It's cyberpunk, and it's made by Shio Matsumoto, and his work is brilliant. I mean, he also did The Tank Police, which is one of my other favourites.
Yeah, what is it? Tokyo Domination Tank Police with cat girls and dildos.
Yeah, but it's freaking hilarious.
It is great. It's like the cheesy kind of factor that works with it, that makes it, you know, anime stand out so much compared to other mediums.
You got to remember, it was made in the 80s, so and the other one, some people might not have heard of this one, Outlaw Star.
Oh yeah. Another thing with cat girls.
well, there's only one cat girl, but the thing is, though, Outlaw Star, what it made Outlaw Star brilliant and stand out for me, it was space. I mean, some of the Cowboy Bebop, but it was a little more, you know, not too serious.
Like light-hearted, like Trigun can have its serious moments but be stupid. It's like One Piece as well. Yeah. I think that's what draws a lot of people anime in. It can have its really serious badass moments mixed with like genre and comedy elements.
Well, actually, One Piece is not worldly. It's not the best. That title belongs to Naruto. He's earned that title because like Ichi Oda and Kishi Matsumoto, when they did the interview, Ichi Oda said, "Look, I've conquered Japan, but you've done something I couldn't do, which was conquer the world, which you've done." And I think it's the level of respect is brilliant. But what it shows is like Naruto I don't know what formula he uses, but somehow he dominated the world of anime.
Well, every show kind of has the formula. I mean, even Sailor Moon had the formula, didn't it? You know,
Yeah.
something shows up, topic of the day, aka shopping. Evil Power tries to get to them. Sailor Moon shows up with help from Top on the Hat or whatever it was called, Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
She gets caught. He comes up, saves her, then she chucks a tiara and kills everybody.
Have you seen the new versions, the redos?
Oh God, no.
They've done a new one series. It's pretty much like a retelling called Crystal Saga.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's free. It's on its third series soon. I've had a look at it, and to be honest with you, I like the fact it's been modern. It's been a little bit modernized, and they're bringing out a little more darker tone. So saying, look, okay, they're keeping to their antics, but they got a little more dark, a little more deeper. Like when they got to get serious.
Well, you've got to be careful that line when you get too serious and stuff like that. I mean, look at all the remakes of Disney movies recently. I mean, Maleficent was awful. Oh God, it was awful.
I mean, but there's one other than Ghost in the Shell. There's another 3 animes we've got to talk about. These guys are like the pioneers. The Gundam series, because they are well known. Cowboy Bebop is like one of those animes everybody wants to see. But there's also one man who's made movies and are classed as Western classics.
Yeah.
I think we know who we're talking about, don't we?
Good old Miyazaki.
And anyone who's...
Good God, the collection of these I have got.
Yeah. Anyone who has been in anime would have at least seen at least one of his movies.
Yeah, Hiromoto Miyazaki. My God, I can still never pronounce his name properly.
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli, there we go, I can pronounce that properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, his movies have become just a staple in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got like a full good collection of these.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, right? I mean, Naruto is like the anime, like TV show kingpin, right? But when it comes to movies, though, is the Ghibli Studios Mishimoto series. He is the king of movies.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. It's just generally the animation, the tone of it, and he's good at making likable characters.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I mean, Nausicaa, Mononoke, Castle in the Sky, Kika's Delivery Service,
Return of the Cat.
Yeah, My Neighborhood Totoro.
Yeah.
That's just to name a few. Grave of the Fireflies, pluck at your heartstrings. My God.
Yeah. but there's one set of animes, 2 of them, right, that used what I call, like promoting the manga for the first anime. Then the second one was the proper stuff. Fullmetal Alchemist and Hellsing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, think about this, right? Let me look at the pair of them, right? Both of them, right? Their first incarnations, right? Really, in my view, like introduce their characters, each one of them, like what their backgrounds, who they are.
Yeah.
And like Hellsing's a prime example of this. Like the series, right? They had a series bad guy just for the anime, right? But the rest of
it didn't turn up in the manga and all that, but they were kind of just introducing the series. Yeah. I think that's what they were trying to do.
Yeah, they were introducing the characters. Then the OVAs took it to a next level. Like saying,
right, the OVAs are brilliant.
Yeah, it's like showing, right, you already know who they are, but we're going to give you more of Alucard's backstory and his tragic past, which made him more of a badass.
Well, when he turns up in like the 7th OVA, when the Crusaders and the zombies all come out, and he just comes in, he basically messes everything up.
Yeah, he just literally goes in and goes, right.
He's basically the definition of walking into a server and being incredibly OP, isn't he? Just board wipe.
Yeah, and like for my Alchemist as well, to a certain point, which I believe was just after the Douglas when they go to Douglas to see the teacher.
Oh yeah.
That's where the anime route took over, and then when you watch Brotherhood, I mean, okay, Brotherhood does hint their past to a degree, right? But it does, focus more on their character development, like the race between, Ed and Winry, Al, and all of him. And I mean, I didn't like the way the anime side one, the first one, ended because he gets transported to another world.
Yeah.
I thought, no, the Brotherhood, perfect. The way it should have ended.
Well, it's a case of getting right. I mean, every time you differentiate from the manga, you're never going to make like everybody happy, and it's getting that kind of middle ground.
Yeah. It's like also like Soul Eater. You ever seen that?
Put it this way: have I seen Soul Eater? Does this answer your question?
Okay. Okay, that answers my question. But the thing with Soul Eater, right? Let's be honest. I would say the first half of it is the manga. Then after that, it just diverts to an anime side. I feel like if they redone Soul Eater, right, kept the same style, but kept close to the manga, because now it's finished, I believe it would be 10 times better.
Because when it goes up and the Kishin gets released and all that, that's when everything kind of starts kicking off, doesn't it?
Yeah, but there's more to it because they don't show off the Book of Avon, The book of like how they go into the book and they go each development of each of the characters. Like Marka is a lot of people don't like Marka in Solia because they think she's not, likable because she doesn't have much personality.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like the others, they've all got personality. Like Black Star's like a complete lunatic.
Yeah.
And Sabaki is like the more reserved, but
like there's that combo. Right? You've got the really active one and the really calm one, which is it's unfortunately becoming a bit cliche for me. But the thing is, what I do like about Soli, I love the villain Medusa.
Yeah.
Fucking love Medusa in this.
She's the most evil.
She's evil for the sake of being evil, and these days when you know how everyone's trying to make up villains all dramatic and sympathetic and that, it's just good to have a villain who comes along who's just like, I'm evil, why? Cause fuck you, evil, way.
Yeah, but at least when the characters done right, like Berserk is a prime example of some really badass evil characters.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like Zod, he doesn't speak much, but when he gets active and gets going.
I like how even Zod in the Berserk thing admits himself. Yeah, all I do is kill things, but I don't care. I do it really well.
Yeah. You know, there was a recent poll, right? Who's the most evilest character in anime, right?
Probably Ash Ketchum.
No. Do you know who's the most evil? You'd be surprised at this. The Major from Hellsing.
Oh yeah.
Because
he is the definition of a fun villain.
Because he's evil. Because he's like you said, he does not care. He's like, I don't have a purpose. I want war. I want death. I want slaughter. I want to murder. Rape.
Have you seen the Hellsing Abridged series?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I love his speech on war. You come home and there's a discussion on the internet. Flame war.
Yeah.
He is literally. I have done a lot of character based on him.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah. And that's one thing I love about like the current anime scene. I mean, there's lots of great characters. When an anime is done right, it is freaking beautiful.
It's just like the weird one. I think it's the fan servicey ones that put people off.
Well, we'll talk.
I think that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah, that's the next video where we talk about the future of anime, where we're going to have a talk about that.
So anyway, this was just kind of a little waffle on. As I say, we got a new mic. We're testing the living crap out of this thing. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
So thank you for tuning in, guys. As I say, I know it's a bit different from the Pokemon stuff, but this is kind of just in my lead out to Fallout 4. I'm probably going to have a good chunk playing on that. Then I'll be getting back to some good old Pokemon battles. So I've got a ton of battles to upload from X and Y back in the good old days.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I think that's about it for this video.
Yeah, for this half. Tune in for the next half.
Nice. See you later, guys.
Ciao.